Helen Maroulis had no idea what was going to happen at the Pan Ams today as she was upset by Angela Alvarez. Helen is an Olympic champ and world champ. She's not used to losing any time, let alone at Pan Ams, which is supposed to be a warm-up for most of our better senior level athletes. 15 seconds in, Angela did a nice far arm drag go behind. She goes from the inside wrist control on the left wrist, reaches up to the far armpit. She steps super far across with her left foot, which allows her to use body weight and gravity against Helen, which throws her behind her left side and slingshots Angela to the far side, allowing her to get an easy takedown. For an arm drag like this, you can try to do a redrag, reach up into the armpit right after your opponent goes and try to do your own arm drag, but this would be difficult here because Angela already has the far side controlled. Score is 2-0 Alvarez. 2 minutes left in the first, Helen gets an arm drag of her own, and so Alvarez circles away to stay squared up and to avoid a shot. The arm drag then turns into an overhook as Angela gets an underhook, which then prompts Helen to go lefty fireman's carry on the right side. This is a really cool set of motions, going for the arm drag to the single, then overhook to the fireman's carry. Very difficult to keep up with this combination of moves. This allows Helen to drop Angela to her back. Feet to back is 4 points. The score is now 4-2 Maroulis. A lot of the match is fairly calm from there. Angela gets put on the shot clock at the 1:40 mark in the second period. Isn't able to get a takedown or anything significant going, so she gives up a passivity point. Score is now 5-2 Maroulis. 48 seconds to go, Helen goes lefty over tie to a low ankle shot on the right. This is a really strong setup and gives you a lot of options when your opponent reacts if it doesn't work. Helen is able to come up with the leg, but tries to lean backwards to the right to put Angela to her back, but slips a little, reaching for the far ankle. So Angela is able to sprawl and circle around for the takedown. This is a little unfortunate for Helen. She got a little greedy here, in my opinion. Could have just lifted the leg and went for a normal back trip, or maybe just pushed Angela out of bounds for a push-out point if she felt uncomfortable. Score is now 5-4 Maroulis. 15 seconds to go. A little wrist control battle happens. Angela takes a low lefty single from space with not much of a setup. She's able to get to the ankle, but the shot is too far away, and so Helen is able to sprawl away. As Angela works her way back up to her feet, Helen holds onto the overhook and goes for an ankle pick on Angela's right ankle. Angela stabilizes, lifts the underhook, and gets an ankle pick of her own for the takedown, giving her a 6-5 lead with 6 seconds left to go in the match. This series of events was really high level, going from a low ankle shot, Helen re-attacking with an ankle pick, then Alvarez getting her own ankle pick right after. A shot to a reshot to a reshot. Great exchange of attacks coming from these two. Helen probably should have let go of the overhook once she made contact with the foot and then drove double, but maybe that wasn't available. Maybe the underhook was already in control by that point. It stinks to see one of our own go down for sure. Helen is one of our most decorated women wrestlers, but we all need a wake-up call from time to time to help us shake off the rust and get us going again. Hopefully this does exactly that. Good job to Angela Alvarez. That was a well-executed match, and that's what happens when you never let go of the gas and you keep attacking.